every reversed retirement has the same thing or describes the same thing. It's not boredom, it's a chemical adrenaline withdrawal. Usyk, like I said, I think he fights for his people, his tribe, and partly he fights for the world because I feel like a lot of us, we take a lot from a Usyk performance. From some of these performances that he's given have just been, they've been masterclasses, but there's also been an emotive element to them, particularly the second Anthony Joshua fight and the first Tyson Fury fight. And of course, it's hard to walk away, that adrenaline rush, because it's not just what you do for you. It's not just what you do for your team. It's also what you do for the world, the service that you give the world. And think of this, and I think this is just such an important point. Even if he overstays his welcome, even if he was to get beaten, he's still a legend. Usyk being a legend, that relationship is cemented, regardless of what happens. But boxers in general, they're always seeking the next hit, just like in someone who suffers from an addiction. Perhaps, instead of being judgmental, perhaps boxing writers and the boxing media need to have more understanding of this condition. Idea number 5, cerebral fighters aren't immune to that withdrawal. Usyk's identity as the smartest man in the room only means something with an opponent in front of him. So this is how I decipher this statement. It's like, Usyk is a smart boxer, but just because he's a smart boxer doesn't mean that he can deal with the addiction that boxing brings. And sometimes the smarter you are, the more you can rationalize coming back. Because of course you can rationalize coming back. You inspire your people, you inspire the world, you make more money, you make more cultural impact, and it feels good. And the more you fight, the more you feed your team. There's a whole infrastructure that's based on Usyk. Every time Usyk fights, Usyk's team eats. Figuratively speaking, they get paid, and I'm assuming they get paid handsomely. So there's a multitude of reasons to carry on, not just personal reasons, not just individual selfish reasons, but there's reasons with regards to the team, there's reasons with regard to the passion, the service that he gives. Idea number 6, Dave Allen and Natasha Jones both said losing boxing meant losing their sense of self. In a sense, it's not just a job. Or if it is a job, it's a great job because it's part of your identity. Usyk's public identity exists in the ring. It's not just money, it's a part of who he is. Boxing is important to Usyk. And as I've stated previously, it's important to his people. It's important to the world. It's important to boxing. He's held in such high regard. Usyk's massive credibility, his massive respect has come from his achievements that have come from the ring. So in the boxing world, his respect is very, very high. Who would want to leave that? Who would want to leave? And I guess there's this other thing as well. You don't want to leave too late. You don't want to leave boxing too late because that's when you get hurt. But you also don't want to leave too early. And that in itself can psychologically affect a fighter because you could think, nah, I've got another great night in me. And I want to experience that. Because once you walk away, even if you try and come back, then it's even harder. So it's really understandable. And like I said, when we talk about it's more than losing a job, jobs have different meanings in different parts in the world. For example, in Japan, my understanding that in Japan, people treat their jobs with a very high regard. So I guess for Usyk, boxing is like a job in Japan. It's something that he's committed to. It's a major part of his life that he deeply respects. And he's given a large portion of his life to boxing. He's committed himself to boxing. So how hard is it? Imagine if you've committed your whole life to something and you've had all these successes and then you just are expected to walk away. That's a very difficult decision to make.